Oh yeah, it's playoff time. Welcome back to the channel, I guess. I usually don't say that, but I haven't done these in a while, so I didn't really know how to start the video. So welcome back if you're watching. Yeah, like I guess it's time for the playoffs. It's is it any different? Is this match any different than any of the others? Yes and no. Win and ins are always, like, it's not win and in, I guess. Win into the next round, I guess. But yeah, win and ins, like win or go home, I guess we can call it, are definitely more important than the other ones. But like in the end, week one is just as important as playoff round one if, you know, you're going to miss the playoffs by one game. So yeah, so I guess, did we prep any different this week for this match? In a sense, yes, because we did play this player already in week 4, Midbus. I'm looking forward to a really fun match. This is going to be a lot of fun. He's a really, really good player. Got the best of me in week 4 when we did play. I do believe the game could have gone a little bit differently if we played it again and again and again and again, but I got the best of me that game. I'm not saying I should have won or anything. It was just, you know, it was close. It was close. We both had pretty good games, and only one can win. But hopefully we can be on the other end of that in the playoffs this week. But yeah, I guess talking about the season, 5-3, not bad. Not bad. Like, there were a couple weeks that got away from us, including that one that Midbus just kind of outplayed us. I got the speed control, which was a little tough, so we brought a couple versions of speed control on this team, just so we don't fall into the same trap again. I do believe that in a rematch, I do believe that the player that lost the initial game has a slight advantage. Just seeing kind of what the tools for victory were in the previous match. So I'm not going to say I have an advantage and I should win or anything. It's just in my experience, when I've won regular season games, sometimes I go into the playoffs and they saw what it took to beat them. Not like there's only one way, but seeing one way to victory, and especially if it's like a massacre, right? Which obviously our game wasn't in the regular season, but I beat the crap out of somebody in the regular season, and then I didn't bring the same team, but it was definitely a lot closer, and they got the best of me in a game 3 down to the wire. But it was definitely harder, for sure harder, because they know what it takes for you to beat their team. Some people, they always bring out their best, and the best way to take care of a team, why wouldn't you, right? Leave anything on the bench, or any strategies or ideas for the playoffs, and you might miss the playoffs by one. So you always got to go in with the best way you think to beat them. So I'm curious to kind of see what Midbus comes up with. I do know that he's got a team that can do a lot of different things, like Blastoise. You can run a bunch of different sets. Ceruledge is just really strong. We didn't see it. It's a tough bring against Kingdra and Politoed in a rain mode. It's a tough bring. Bitterblade is the reason you run Ceruledge, and the fact that there's going to be rain up most of the time, unless he's going to run Sunny Day. I do believe that was one of the ways that I was expecting my opponent to go the first time we played, and he didn't. So I guess that is something we have to prepare for. But the fact that we don't just have the rain going this week. We do have a Trick Room mode we are bringing this week. I do think that Lurantis has been on the bench this season long enough. Lurantis, I do think, looks very good this week, especially if it gets going. If we can get some superpower boosts because of the contrary ability with superpower, I do believe that we can kind of get a little bit of an advantage, because that Blastoise, it wants to stick around, and Icy Winds, Yawns, Fake Outs, that thing needs to go. We do have ways of dealing with it, so if he wants to go for Icy Winds, we do have Lurantis with the contrary, so we get the +1 speed. That would really suck in Trick Room if that happened, because then we're not going first. But if we can get a couple of buffs, I don't think I'm too worried. And also 45 speed, which is my actual stat because we're running min speed, times 1.5 really isn't that fast. I still think we underspeed his slowest thing, but we'll have to kind of see how that goes. Yeah, so Trick Room I do think looks really good. I think we're probably going to try that in game 1 just to kind of throw him off, because we have a very fast team that wants to go fast. Yeah, like maybe I should revisit the whole Sun thing. His team doesn't really have like a lot of great fire resist. Like Blastoise looks pretty good, and the Ceruledge. So if there is a sun mode that's there, Weather Ball on 2 of my Mons, 3 of my Mons actually looks pretty good. So it's not like we're completely screwed, and Draco doesn't really care if sun's up or not, or rain's up or not. So yeah, I'm just kind of like spitfiring here. I should probably structure this a little bit. So we'll start with the Gardevoir. So obviously we have the Trick Room. The Blastoise lead is just really annoying. So we do have Covert Cloak on there, just to stop the fake out, the Icy Winds, things along those lines. We do have the Electivire on there. I did switch it to Vital Spirit because Yawn was, I believe, was the reason that I let that Game 3 get away from me when we played in the regular season. So being able to be immune to electric moves, he has no stab electric, so it's really more so non-stab electric, like T-Bolt or Thunder Punch on Ceruledge or whatever it might be, or even Terra Electric Terra Blast, which we kind of fell to that one time as well. But as a resist, we have a really tanky Electivire already. The Terra Flying might change because I did change that recently and forgot I still had Flying. Flying is really good to be immune to it, and if you change your type, then you're still immune to it. But Vital Spirit, I do think that if we go to sleep, this could be very bad. It's for itself, so I can redirect Yawns and just not care. So I don't think Electivire really cares a whole lot about Blastoise on the field. Like, I have Faint, which is +2 priority. Follow Me, which is +2 priority, +2 again. And Volt Switch, a slow Volt Switch is always good as well. So I don't think I really care a whole lot about what Blastoise is going to do to Electivire. Yeah, so being able to redirect those could be really good. Blastoise was the most annoying thing. He kind of set up his back row and all of his sweepers with it. So I do think that he would do that again, because why not? And I don't exactly have the strongest grass type, and Electivire doesn't really threaten a lot of damage. Its better modes are usually in support. Funny saying it has 123 attack, and we're going to say we're using it in support. But yeah, so there's the one mode. Redirecting as well. So Electivire can redirect in the face of Trick Room. I don't think we're going to go Fake Out Trick Room. Or sorry, Follow Me Trick Room if there's Fake Out on the field. Maybe we will, just so... Because you can't fake out the Gardevoir. If you fake out the Electivire, like, who cares, I guess. We could always go for Faint after that in Trick Room, because Electivire isn't exactly slow. And Moonblast is still going to hit really hard with max special attack modest. Quiet nature, because it is a min speed. So we can do the most amount of damage possible. It is a little concerning that we only have fairy moves on here. It's a little concerning, because like Terra Steel, Terra Poison, things like that could be problematic, and we haven't really run Psychic coverage on it all season. Psychic it looks okay into the team, like it doesn't look fantastic. So we might revisit that, but because I'm not really clicking Charm. Like I did bring the Charm because I don't think teams really want to run Clear Amulet against me, because I don't have Intimidate. And I don't really, like, I guess Sneasel, you know, like with Icy Winds and stuff like that, you don't want speed drops. But in that case, you just run Covert Cloak. So I don't really think that Clear Amulet's a thing, because Clear Amulet Ceruledge is very scary. So if we can get a -2 attack on something that's a little threatening, like the Valiant if it's physical, the Ceruledge if it's, you know, if it's there, and even the Serena could be problems for the Politoed as well. Like, we do not take Power Whips very well, let's just say. But yeah, so I do think Charm could be really good now that I talk about it. Do we have enough offense everywhere else? Because I've got 2 damaging moves on my lead that I'm talking about. So Electric, which is just pivoting, and then we have Moonblast, which is very hard. Politoed, a lot of the times is ignored because it's there to kind of switch in, switch out, Haze, Icy Wind, things like that. But we're running a spec set this week. Muddy Waters in the rain are going to hurt, not to mention Weather Balls, which are 100 power because of the rain, and its stab with specs and the investment that we have in special attack. This is going to hit really hard. Like, I remember in one test battle, I was just clicking Muddy Water. I didn't get any drops, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to do lots of damage. It was chunking Goodra. Like, it wasn't doing a ton to Goodra, but it was doing enough to be annoying. And then we have the Kingdra. So the Politoed Kingdra combo has been coming most of the season because it's just nails. We love it. But we have not run a focus energy set. I was considering sniper, but nah, the speed's just really nice. We have a couple of different ways of getting it up. We do have the follow me and the focus energy. We also have the pressure of offense as well. So if they want to go for a protect or something like that, or reposition, we could always click focus energy, and then Polytoad can do the attacking. So if Kingdra does get hit, we probably have to defensive Terra because we don't want to get obliterated by something. But if you go after the Kingdra, Polytoad's hitting you really, really hard with just any move. Like, I've got a plethora of options on this set: ground, ice, water, hits basically everything. And then we've got the Kingdra. So if we do get a setup turn, maybe pivoting the Polytoad out as we get the focus energy up, just in case for some reason he goes for the Sunny Day. We can have it off the field and then get it back on. Or if he does set the Sunny Day, we switch it off protect, and then we can switch it back in the following turn. Electivire is also running Rain Dance as well, just in case we want another way of setting it up. So if we decide to go for the Electivire Kingdra lead, we could always go for Follow Me Focus Energy, or we could just go for Protect Rain Dance, and then we don't have to pivot in the Polytoad. Say he wants to read a Polytoad switch in to get the Kingdra going, use an electric move on it, we take it really well because it's resisted, and as we know, electric resists electric. It's also really hard to use an electric move into an Electivire when it has an immunity, so hopefully we don't reveal the Vital Spirit too early, because that would suck, because then we can't catch him on a yawn, you know? Because I actually have to look up to see if yawn fails, or if I get drowsy and then I just don't fall asleep, so, because that would be kind of nice. That's just another turn that he thinks that I'm going to fall asleep that turn, and I just won't, so it could be nice. Moving on to the rest of the team. By the way, Draco with Scope Lens. So with Scope Lens and Focus Energy, we do get guaranteed crits on everything. So regardless of the -2 special attacks from the Draco Meteors, we just hit so incredibly hard. The whole idea this week is just offense, offense, offense. Just keep pressuring offense. And if we can get the Trick Room up, then we set up the Lurantis in the back row, which I mentioned earlier looks really good. Terra Ghost would be a problem. I think Terra Ghost Kingdra could be a problem. We can knock off its healing, so we just can kind of chip it away. And then we do have resist to the body press if it decides to go for the shelter / iron defense. Acid armor, I think, is the option, not iron defense. And then we have Terra Poison for the resist into that. We have a Moltres, which can burn on Flame Body, and it's a resist. We do have Terra Flying Redirection. We have Gardevoir, which quad resists it, so we do have to be careful with Gardevoir because we don't want to get heavy slammed and then die. But honestly, other than the Moltres, that's pretty much the team. This Moltres is more so just, I need a switch in for the Lurantis. It's very good for it, and the Polytoad. Like, it works, because I know that Valiant does get Leaf Blade. So I know last time he went for the Terra Electric Thunderbolt. And if he's prepping against me and it's just like, well, you know, I decided to kill the Polytoad with a T-Bolt, this time I'm going to kill it with a Leaf Blade. So that way, if he thinks he's going to redirect the electric move, he's redirecting a big powerful Leaf Blade. So, and it's going to hit Electivire a lot harder. So, that's a pretty hard prediction. We're going to basically have to do what we've done all season. Learn and see what they have on the team. Items, moves, sets, things like that. Because I know that Midbus has run like a whole bunch of different sets on a lot of different things. So he's a very creative player. Hats off to him to making it into the playoffs. It does suck that we drew a player of this caliber in the 6th seed, because we did get 3rd. I don't feel like we were rewarded with a 6-spot matchup, because I feel like he kind of underperformed on the win-loss column, but I do believe that he's probably one of the better players in the league. So, hats off to my opponent. Best of luck to my opponent as well. Hopefully I can get the best of you this time, and we can shake hands after the match and be done with it, you know? And may the winner win. I'll see you guys in the match. Peace. It is time. I have no epic music for you, so... oh well. But yeah, we're facing Midbus. We are ready to go. I just have to send the challenge. Find user. Challenge for we can allow spectators, no problem. Whew, deep breath, and here we go. Whew. All right. I get nervous before the match. During the match, I'm fine. It's just before the match. The anticipation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nah, we're good. No, we feel pretty good about the team. We like the team. Oh, let me turn the sound off. We'll leave the sound on. Why not? It's not going to be loud anyway. Let me see. Sent. So I'm going to send the links. Well, once the match gets in. Wait, challenge canceled because they changed their username. What? Okay. I don't really know what to do with this. Do I just challenge again? Sure. I don't even know what to say to that. It says you changed your username, question mark. I might just leave this in. You guys were just skipping to the match anyway, let's be honest. Waiting. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. Let me see. You challenge me. Okay, you challenge me. J Jingles. I just kind of want to get this game on the road, you know? I gotta do filler stuff. I guess we could talk about the team. I don't know. Talk about the team again. Yeah, we're totally bluffing this Moltres. We're not leading it. We're not going follow me, Tailwind. We're just gonna go Trick Room. I believe that's gonna be the game 1 plan. I'm curious what he can bring to stop me from doing. Well, not stop me. Obviously, he can stop me. There's a bunch of different things, but I mean, like, to change my mind from doing it until I see how he's gonna play this game. But let's see. Come on, Midbus. Okay, well, now the challenge is going through. I'm so confused right now. All right, let's send the links. Totodile, paste, cool. Good luck, have fun. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, so we got no Cerulege, that's what it is. Okay, no Cerulege, no Dug Trio, no Metatite. So these are the 6. Alright, so he doesn't have any Fairy Resists, which is kind of cool. Fighting looks pretty good, so our superpower stuff looks decent. On mobile. I got links. Honestly, I'm thinking Lurantis looks pretty darn good. How are we doing for fairy, Terra types? We got a bunch of Terra Fairy. Okay. Well, we don't have any ways of hitting the Terra Fairy super effectively, so but we're gonna get some buffs and hit with the Kingdra and stuff like that. So we do have defensive Terra, so if we have Terra Fairy Terra Blast on his side, the Terra Poison looks pretty good as well. So, alright, nothing on this team is super slow, so we're going to go Gardevoir Electivire, Lurantis in the back, and the Politoed. Let's get this show on the road. Cloth. Okay, so we got Anchor Shell. Yeah, like, are we gonna get a speed boost in Trick Room? That's gonna suck. Okay, so we're gonna go for a Trick Room and Follow Me. And let's just do that. I was not expecting this cloth, so there's that. So is this just a rock slide flinch and maybe a pivot? Maybe the Goodra gets on the field or something? I'm not really sure. I gotta watch out for Sap Sipper on Goodra, because then I can't really hit it with the... What's it called? The superpowers. Oh, Terra Ground, Helping Hand. Is this EQ? Oh, Rock Slide, okay. Oh, we got the speed boost too in Trick Room. That really sucks. That was a horrible ability to grab. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's awful. I guess we can go for a pivot here, but I don't really know. We could charm the cloth, or do we just go for damage? I feel like we... Yeah, this is just... That could be a Choice Band as well, honestly. Because Choice Band Rock Slide just goes really hard, so... Let's Protect, and then let's make the Electivire get off the field. Let's Volt Switch this. There's a knockoff. Volt Switch. Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. Why am I playing like this? He's a ground type. Well, we do have the Lurantis on the field now. Let me see. So Serena went before Electivire, obviously, because we're 115 speed. I feel like we... Oh, so we switched moves, so he's not banded. Okay. But it's probably a Sash, I would imagine. But let's see if we can get some defense boosts. So let's go for the Charm on Lurantis. I don't know. I think we're going down anyway. And then let's get some superpower boosts. Knock off. Okay, so there goes our Lumberry. Charm. So we get another attack boost, which is really nice. Okay, cool. Alright, we are set up to sweep now. So Politoed, can we lock... I think we can just lock into Muddy Water now. And we are plus... Yeah, we're +3 now. I feel like we need to double this cloth right now because I really don't want to take another hit. But we also have to hit the Serena. Yeah, let's just go for that. We can catch him on a switch in. How much does a knockoff do to this Serena here? Yeah, after Muddy Water we definitely pick up. Let's just do that. Let's get some information. It's probably Sash on cloth, to be honest. It's only 2 turns of Trick Room left, so we need to start doing some damage. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Protect happening here. Yeah, this match does not go the way that we wanted it to. I'm really surprised how this cloth strat would have dealt with the Kingdra lead. Yeah, it's definitely Sash. Accuracy drop would be nice. This is going to hit kind of hard. Flail. Yeah. Yeah, we're just getting dummied this game. And then Flail picks us up with Cloth as well. Well, we are immune to Flail, so I guess he just protected, so let's go for another superpower here. It picks up, okay. Yeah, Trick Room's over now, so any special attacker is just going to wipe us. So we're really just kind of saving. Do we get some information here? Like, he doesn't need to Tailwind or anything or set up, so... I guess we can go for a Protect here and then just kind of see what happens. But we do start picking up, so... Yeah, +1 Cloth, single target. We do have to hit the Jugulus, though, so... Yeah, Rock Slide does that, and then Hurricane. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we got wrecked that game. Oh, let me see. GG. So, was Trick Room not the play, though? Like, I feel like Trick Room was fine. It was just like... Yeah, that I can't be Volt Switching a ground type. That's the crazy part. But it is Sash, so we can go for spread moves. I feel like we just go for Politoed just straight up. We could just go for Politoed and then the Kingdra, honestly. And then we just start hitting. We can go for Politoed and Electivire. That could be neat. Do we have any double hitting moves? We definitely want to be able to hit that Jugulus, though. So maybe we can go for Electivire and Kingdra. We are Terra Flying, so we can get around the Rock Slide, but yeah, we don't have any Rock Resists on this team. We have Terra Ground on the Moltres, so that could work. But with the Serena, we could start going for Ice Beams, honestly. That would be alright. No speed control on the team. Let me see. This is not looking good, everybody. How did Politoed do that game? Did we get a hit? We got a Muddy Water off, and we did a lot of damage to both of them, or just one of them? Muddy Water did... Okay, well, we didn't really find out much. So I think we're just going to go for Politoed Kingdra, maybe? Late game Gardevoir could be good, actually. Do we want Moltres? Yeah, because we want to be able to deal with the... Yeah, we do have priority with the Electivire with the Feint. We haven't revealed it yet, so that could be neat in a late game. I guess this is what we're doing, everybody. Let's see, Politoed Kingdra. Yeah, this had to have been the plan. So is Terra Fairy play rough? It could be. I say we just protect and then just go for the... Oh, we're Terra Ground too, so we don't have anything super great for this this Serena. We're about to get hit by a Power Whip or something like that. We just go for double Muddy Water, honestly. Oh, we don't have Muddy Water. I kind of don't want to hit this Cloth at all, though. Let's just start Ice Beaming. And maybe we go for Electivire? Or we get the Politoed off the field. Yeah, let's get the Politoed off the field and go for a Focus Energy. Terra Poison, Focus Energy. And then we can redirect after getting our... Cool. Alright, that works out pretty well. Ooh, the miss. Okay. Well, that's free. We take that. Let me see. So we can feint the Cloth, but... Oh, we can't because he has the Serena. Do we just ignore the Cloth, though? I feel like we have to at least hit the Cloth. Are we expecting another Terra Ground? I feel like a Volt Switch just... Yeah, Terra Ground high horsepower makes sense. That's pretty safe, right? We can just sack the Electivire here. Let's just do that. So 278. Ooh, we're Speed Tied actually. If he... No, it's only +1, so we're okay. So we can allow the... I feel like we have to Volt Switch here. And then let's go for a Draco into Serena. Ooh, that's got to be AV then. High horsepower. Volt Switch out. I feel like we're about to lose our Kingdra here. Anger Shell again! This is crazy. Literally the only ability I don't want to trace. That's nuts. Alright, yeah, well, we need Trick Room up, so... Like, that's literally the game. Yeah, we have to get Trick Room up. So, Cloth goes first. What does Cloth do to us with a high horsepower? Does it pick up the Electivire? No, it doesn't. Okay. So we're okay. I guess we just go for Follow Me, and then that's our only chance, really. Like, we have... You're not getting a flinch, but... Knock off. Okay, so we live for another turn. Gardevoir is the slowest on the field. Yeah, now he just has to stall out the Trick Room turns. Let's Moonblast the Serena here, and then get the Politoed on the field. Oh, Rain's going to be done. Maybe we wait. I don't know if we can wait. I think we have to make the most out of this Trick Room. This is rough. When your opponent cooks. Oh my god, this is... I don't even know what to say to this. Tracing Anger Shell both games, so my Gardevoir is literally useless in Trick Room. That is rough. Oh, yeah. I guess Muddy Water picks up both of them if we hit, so I guess we hard switch Muddy Water. Like, we're out of options, folks. And we miss. Oh my goodness. Alright. This game is all but over, I'm pretty sure. And let's go for a Rain Dance here, and then... And then... I don't even know, man. Like, this is so bad right now. And we're locked into Muddy Water. We could Volt Switch the Cloth and... Muddy Water? I don't know. Faint, makes sense. Muddy Water goes off. We miss again. Kill the Cloth. Beautiful. Well, that was fun. What an anticlimactic season. We got a Faint on the Goodra. Maybe we can... Like, we don't know if it's a physical Goodra or not. And we're locked into Muddy Water too. We have to start Moonblasting the Blastoise. This is literally the worst game ever. And of course it happens in the playoffs. Flash Cannon. And I don't think we can win with Muddy Waters. It'd be nice to actually hit. There we go, we hit one. Oh, an accuracy drop, okay. Yeah, and then we just wait until the game's over. Yeah, we missed. Like, this is crazy, missing 3 of them. Well, he's missing, so there's that. So, game's not over. And there's another one. Get another one? No, GG's. Well, it's not a whole lot to say about those games. Our opponent out-prepped us. And, yeah, like, that is such bad luck when you trace a speed boosting ability both times. Like, that's insane. I'm not saying that's why I lost, but it just definitely didn't make it any easier. Yeah, so I guess that's it for us and the NPC. I had fun recording these all season. Yeah, I'm considering doing it again. Just because it was a lot of fun. It kind of gave me something to play for. And I'm glad some people actually enjoyed it, which is nice. That was just... Oh, he's chatting here. I'll just... Oops, what am I clicking here? Yeah, I'll just finish off the video and then maybe we'll chat in post-game or whatever. But yeah, that's not a fun way to go out when you just lose to Rock Slide stuff. And yeah, you know, the lead was pretty good. I liked the Cloth and the Serena because it stopped stopped me from going Terra Flying because of the Rock. Having a Water type to stop the Cloth with the Grass. Can't do interview for content now, but could later tonight. Nah, we haven't interviewed anybody. Like, we're not doing that. That's not this channel, bro. No, it's just... So basically, I might do like a post-season video kind of thing, or I might cover maybe the semis and the finals and stuff like that. But I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, tough way to lose, tough way to get knocked out, because... yeah, like, I'm not really sure what went wrong. I'll probably have to go and do like a post game with myself or whatever it is, and just kind of see, just so we can get better, and go from there. But yeah, can't say I'm too happy about the loss, whatever. But you know what? Hats off to my opponent. They prepped really well, as they have all season, and you know, the player that should have won and is going on to the next round. So my message to you, Midbus, is win the whole thing, so I can say I finished second. That's how it works, right? But anyway, signing off. I will chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.